Good evening, peeps, creeps, and fellow ghostlings. Another episode of Lights Out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my main man, my main squeeze, my ghosty with the hosty, Joachim Den. How are you
Hello.
doing, Mr. Joachim
I
Den?
today extremely busy, but I can also say that after the Hungry Ghost Festival, things has been really busy on my side lah. Work,
Oh, okay.
so especially work lah, especially work. So I mean, no complaint because no work, no money again. So yeah, that's pretty
No
much
money, no honey.
just sum up. Yeah, how am I lah? How about your side? Everything okay?
Man, yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. It's always work, 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 and we always have to find time to sit down and record our sessions, right? Like before
Yeah.
we know it, a click of our fingers, like KK has done like 50 shows. We're struggling to freaking just do one.
Why I wonder why
This, as I said, I told you this before, right? KK is the guy that completes all his homework before the hand-in date in school. And then you and I, the night before, still lepak in a coffee shop drinking. Yeah, tomorrow got the homework to hand up. How, bro?
And then
I
one of us will say,
yeah,
is it? Got tomorrow, got hand.
tomorrow hand up.
No
And then
hand up
and then some and then one of the group will go, hey, I heard KK Heng completed his homework. Maybe call KK Heng. Hey bro, come down lah. Come down for a drink lah, bro. Then you copy your work.
Yeah.
Uh
Bring your homework also like in case lah, in
yeah,
case.
yeah, yeah.
We
Bring
just
everything.
want to double check lah.
Look, we have a nice show for you tonight. Well, I think it's going to be a nice show. This is all recorded like ad lib. We don't take like 2 takes, 3 takes in order to do this. What you see is what you get. We make mistakes. Before we go further,
Yes.
I would like to say, please, everyone, if you can, it's not like and subscribe, please. Thank you very much.
Like and
They're
subscribe. Yeah.
did I say liked and subscribe? I said liked and subscribe. See, this is what happens when you have a full day of working. But I think we've got a big show
Mm.
because I think you've got an interview planned for us and we've got our TikToks.
Mm.
However, before we maybe go ahead, is there anything else that you want to say, Kim, or should we just go into like some of the comments that people have given us?
Yes, we go to the comment first. Let's address some of the nice comment that people have dropped in because
Yeah.
yeah, I okay, first I guess I have to also speak on behalf of the two of us, Joy and myself,
Mm.
that we wanted to apologize lah. Not that we don't want to do our show. It's just that it's hard to find time for both of us to sit down and to do show.
Yeah.
Joe is busy, I'm busy, and yeah, it's hard to find time to sit down and so I say this is also because there are already people come to my creepy with coffee and come and like ask me, hey, when do you want to do show with Joe? Yeah. I'm recording this week. So
Sorry,
yeah,
maafkan.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the effort for me to do my own story narration, it's not as much as sitting, getting two guys to sit together and talk about like interviews and talk about like stuff lah. So yeah, I want to apologize lah. So we gotta address the comment lah. Let's read those who say, when are you guys doing your recording?
Very much so, man. Very much so. Look, one of the guys that has commented quite a lot, and I think he finally found our show, is a guy called Jack Steele. He goes, "Hey!" Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! I can't believe I can see both of you back. So he's probably seen us from different show before, and has joined our listener kind of base. So thank you so much. It's been completely awesome to see kind of new names, old names, new faces, old faces. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's also another one down here where I think Sweet Success 7580 talked about the dead neighbor, the the,
Yeah,
the the kind of show that you were talking about. He
yeah.
says this lady is in big trouble.
Oh,
When the ghost asks you to keep a secret, it meant that you take it to your grave without uttering a single word. It will make matters worse if she promises that it does not keep it. Her punishment is going to be harsh. Whatever she is encountering, it is the start of her ordeal and ends with her loved ones as collateral damage. Her fate is sealed when she opens her mouth. Jeez, man, that's a fairly grim assessment of that poor friend.
No
Holy
lah,
smokes.
no
You agree with
lah. I mean, Cynthia, right? Cynthia. So Cynthia
Yeah.
just a bit, you know. She tell the story, but you know, didn't mention the uncle's name, didn't mention where the house is. So it could be a story that she just made up, right? Probably it's nothing to do with the uncle even. So yeah. So I think Cynthia is fine. Cynthia is fine. I hope
She's
Cynthia
gonna
is
know.
fine. I have not heard from Cynthia for quite some time.
Call her now. Okay, so Frankie, that can be arranged. 3874 talked about the Nikki Hotel Bali 360 video walkthrough. He goes, Joe seems fearless here whilst exploring, but on live chat when he's viewing ghostly footage, he caves in.
What do you have to say for that, Joe? What do you have to say?
You know when you watch like scary shows and movies, it's no fun if you go into the movie and it's just sit down and go, yeah, that's visual effects, that's fake. Yeah, no, that's not a real ghost, it's an actor. You can't do that, man. So for me, it's like I put myself into that situation. If I was that person there, and you know the ghost eye pops up behind me like that, what am I going to feel? I would shit myself. But he's right. When I go and explore these places, I don't get scared easily, and I don't say that like, wow, look at me, I'm fearless. I just don't. I find the videos more creepy than being on location somewhere.
Okay. So
You
in a
is
way
the other
that
way around, right?
in a way that you are actually you didn't put up an act that you are fearless. It's just that is how you feel, lah.
Yeah.
Just normal. Any abandoned or empty place. Like I walk into an empty room, maybe in the middle of the church. That's exactly how I feel when I go visit abandoned places. That's exactly how I feel. I don't feel anything. Just an empty room.
Yeah, there's an empty room, you know, and if something happens, then you would at least know that my reactions are real. Like if you look at the Nikki video, the part 2, when I heard Tony call me, I genuinely felt like perplexed. I was like, "What? Really? No, Tony just called me," and I was really confused. So I just saw him over there, and that's not fake. I was like, yeah. So it's interesting that way, anyway. So I'm gonna go and scroll up to see if I can find something new. As I said, Jack Steele has commented so much, so thank you. And we have a guy called Ken the Man 88. He goes,
Ken
guys,
the man, not the woman.
Ken the Man, not the woman. Ken the Man.
Yeah.
Ken the Man 88. It's lakla, bro. Confirm Chinese, this guy. Confirm Chinese. Guys, you need to have such videos every single week. I know it's asking a lot, but damn. Just love when you two appears in the vids discussing about supernatural stuffs. Keep up the great job and never give up, folks. Thank you very much. Ken the Man 88. We love being here and just telling stories, and we generally have a good time, don't we?
We wish you we wish Ken the Man all the what.
Voila! Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Yeah lah. I mean yes lah. We again like the feel that we are trying to get here is again, you know, when you hang out with your cousin, friend, uncle, auntie, you know, then suddenly you were talking about some other thing, you know, probably you're talking about pak lo dak, you know, you're talking about steamed chicken, then the next thing you know, the other night, then suddenly, you know, all ghost story come up. So that is
It's gotta be like that.
Yeah, that is the feel that we wanted to get lah kan, you know. So and usually
It's a
this kind of
quintessential Asian culture, right? Like that always happens. Always happens. Always happen.
Yeah.
And Kim's the weird uncle that tells the weird stories. I can't help it. I'm
why-
the cool uncle.
yeah. Okay lah. So okay lah.
We did it.
So yeah,
all right.
thanks for the support lah. Thank you for the support. I really
Thank you so much.
enjoyed that you guys enjoyed all this show that we put.
We have the last comment by
Yeah.
Miss Silver Fern 69. 69. All right. Anyway, your chemistry is just awesome. I'm so glad you both are doing this together. Love it. We love you guys. Apparently, this is what the kids are doing today.
Yeah,
But-
isn't it this?
Oh, bro. You know what we need to do? Come closer to come closer. Alamak, your hand is too small. Fuck. Okay. Let's can't do it. Fuck it.
Why my hand too small? Cannot be my camera is zoomed a bit far away, man. Why
Yeah,
have to be
because maybe
my...
because my camera's closer, I've got to go back like go to the edge. Okay. Steady. Okay, goes closer. Go closer. Nah, fuck it. Screw it.
Now
Stuff it up.
it seems like we are just making up asshole ship. What? Wait, what?
Oh no. Is someone's asshole that big? I
I
don't know.
am
Hold on a
I
second. I
am
think
in
I've.
no position to comment.
Would you like to like expand on that, bro?
Yeah, no. No.
Not the asshole. I'm actually speaking about. Ah no, hold on. This is getting too much. Anyway, just before we move on further ahead, we have a buy me a coffee. Is it buy me a coffee? Shit, fuck, man.
Yeah. Buy me a
I can't
coffee dot
I
com
can't do
forward
English
slash
tonight.
forward slash
Lights out ghost.
lights out ghost. No story,
Ghost, yeah.
Lights out.
No story. Just ghost. Lights
Yeah,
out
hey,
ghost.
description is down below lah. Ask Joe
Yeah.
to change. He still don't want to change it. Damn it, don't know.
I can't because it's too freaking long. But I want to say thank you very much to Lynn who bought us like 5 coffees. So thank you so much.
This is
We
long.
forget that. Yeah, that's right. It's about this long. Hey. All right.
All size matters lah, huh? Oh.
Listen.
Okay.
Fuck you. All right, man. Look, I reckon before people go, oh yeah, these guys, I never tell ghost stories. All they do is just talk shit the
Yeah.
entire way. I hear you. So without any further ado, let us go and listen to our first story. And Kim, do you want to
Where?
just give us a quick background?
I'm waiting for the recap. Okay. So what happened here is actually in the last episode called Dead Neighbor. Is it the title? Is that what we call
Dead Neighbor, yeah.
Dead Neighbor. So what happened is a friend told me a story about how her next door neighbor had been dead for more than 6 months and it wasn't discovered at her house.
Yeah.
Until the uncle was
remember.
discovered, the uncle was all just skeletons, right? So there's the remains of uncle is just skeletons. No, it doesn't look like that, Joe.
I'm just saying.
No.
It's just my mind, my
You
imagination.
just look like some special kids, okay? So, what happened was after the uncle's body had been discovered in that very kesian punya situation, weird things have been happening at that house, right? So weird thing as in Cynthia had been hearing noises. Cynthia had been hearing, even the daughter had been seeing stuff, right? So all this it's exactly next door, right? Until today, which it's couple years later, uncle's house is still abandoned. Uncle's car is still outside. Uncle's laundry that has been, there since uncle passed away, it's still there. And the house has been empty ever since, and
Lalang everywhere.
lalang everywhere, and then obviously it's very, very in a very, very bad shape. But the shitty part about the whole situation is not just the things that happen there, but also it affects people that goes to Cynthia's house.
Right.
And tonight's story feature one of the friend who, because she's also a friend, I'm just gonna say because of her keponess, she when she dropped Cynthia home, she actually got down and have a look at the uncle's house because she heard of the stories of uncle's house. She heard the house is abandoned. Uncle passed away, and his body was not found until very much later, and weird things have been happening. So guess what she did? She just let's have a look. Let's see what's inside, And sometimes kepo is good for gossip time lah, huh? But sometimes it can also bring you no good. So what is the no good? It's featured in tonight's story.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to this cautionary tale right now.
Hi, good evening. My name is Arisa. From the previous video, I'm actually a close friend to Cynthia. So I have like a story to share with you about something that is at the house also. Okay, I think it was like a few months ago. I went out with Cynthia, and then I went to her house to get change. So I went to her house, and then I waited for Cynthia outside of the house. Right, while waiting, I was looking at the house beside lah, because I was just looking around. I said, "This is the scary house that she was talking about." After I went back from Cynthia's house that night, after my pickleball game around 10 p.m., I went back to Baoba, and I felt like something was following me home. And usually my niece would sleep with me at night. Then that night, something weird happened to me. To the both of us, me and my niece. She was already asleep, and I was just like playing with my phone, and suddenly I couldn't move my body. I was not even sleeping, but I just couldn't move. And then suddenly, because beside my bed, there's like a dresser lah, with a mirror, a big mirror. And then from that mirror, I could see like a big figure and a very long hands like wanting to hold me lah from my window. And then suddenly my niece woke up crying, and then she said, "Momo, Momo." I don't know how she know that word. She's like only 4 this year. I didn't know that she saw that thing also. I couldn't sleep the whole night. That was the first incident. Ever since that day, coming back from Cynthia's house, I've been getting like bruises all over my body for no apparent reason, especially on my leg area lah. Ever since that night, there's always something that disturbs my sleep lah. I could hear people in my ears like just whispering some words like I don't know, and then I could hear those birds lah. Outside of my window. And after that, I keep on hearing knockings like a lot of times the whole night. Not from the bird punya beak, but like memang orang ketuk. And I did tell my parents. And I couldn't sleep at all for like a week plus. I get very tired easily. And then after that, I think a week later, I told my grandmother, and I keep on seeing like a girl figure through my mirror. And then I was like, I told my grandmother, then my grandmother marah lah. She said, "I think something followed you home." And she said, "That's why lah, don't go home quite late." And then I remember that one time, it was only like around 9 or 10 p.m. I fell asleep, and then I felt like someone was holding me, and it was a girl. She's like pushing me lah, yeah. And I could see that figure on my mirror also. Perempuan wearing a red baju with long hair, but I cannot see the face because she was pushing me. And then from my point of view, pun her hair was like, because memang cannot see the face bah. And then she was like pushing me, and I started to pray lah. Then I think it was like around 3 minutes kah. Then I suddenly woke up, like suddenly macam terlepas lah. I ran out of my room. Then my sisters were like, "What is wrong with you?" Because I said, "Did you hear me screaming kah?" Then my sister said, "No, we were just outside of your room bah. We were just like simpan laundry and stuff." She said, "I was screaming just now." And then because they were all shocked to see me, like suddenly ran out of the room like that. And then after that, my grandmother said, "Oh, this is getting serious lah." Then she went to my room, sprinkled some holy water, and she said, "I have to do this like almost like every day lah." And then I think after a week, after sprinkling, and then I have to do my rosary and stuff, it was okay already. I was only 11, primary 5. I went to this one camp, motivational camp in Santubong. Because Santubong has a lot of stories saying that it's an unclean place. But as a kid, right, you don't know anything. The day that the thing happened to me, it was on a Thursday. Thursday morning, Wednesday, I saw people, not the facilitator, not lah, the kids, the girls throw their pads like that. Kids, they just throw the pads near the pokok ara some more. And then that night, we went to, because this is my tent, and then the toilet's over here at the end there, next to the pokok ara. Then that night, we went, me and my friends, we went there, and then I heard like children like running around the tree. I could see the children running around the tree.
You could see the children running
Yeah.
around the tree.
Yeah, I thought it was one of a few of the students macam the students
A lot of them.
a lot. Then lalu je lah. I thought my friend know, so I mean as a kid you don't know. I thought they main-main je. And then the next day, normal activities, but at night we finished quite late on that Thursday night because it was the last day. And Friday we were supposed to go home. So Thursday night around, it wasn't that late, around 10 p.m. Then we were just going back to our tent, and we were talking with the groups of friends. And then at first we heard like girls scream and like girls laughing, playing around on the left side next to the toilet, which there is a camp, like another school lah. I think a few minutes after that, I could hear someone screaming. So all of us went, tengoklah sebelah, tengok kiri, and then I saw something like from the tree flew to me, like tangkap macam ya lah. And then I don't know what happened. I terus pengsan, and I woke up. I woke up in the one already.
But what do you see when the thing comes to you?
I see like a figure lah, but I don't know what kind of figure. Memang tapi but rambut panjang also. And then that thing just like came to me. When I woke up, one girl, that girl who was screaming, she was sitting and she was crying like I think it was like around 5 of us.
She was crying. Okay.
Yeah, like that one girl, that girl who saw that thing first.
Okay.
She was sitting like rocking herself, and then she was crying. She said she wants to go home. And then like Ustasa came also, like asked, what did you see? She said she saw a girl with red eyes, like just staring at her from her tent, which is near the toilet. She was like crying, and then suddenly she mumbled, like I think she was possessed. Like a few minutes after that, her eyes turned white, and then she started chanting these words, I don't know. And then everyone was like scared, like budak-budak bah. Everyone was very scared. And then after that, she was laughing, and then she was crying. I wasn't living in KL lah. This happened during MCO. There was 3 of us who heard like what happened. It was like around 2 to 3 a.m. already. Me and my 2 roommates, baring nanga phone, and suddenly, because our house is very nearby to the LRT station, and suddenly during that time we got people, LRT closed already bah. Suddenly we heard from the intercom people laughing. Someone laughing, a girl laughing. Intercom dia speaker, the LRT kan ada speaker. The 3 of us, we heard people laughing. And suddenly, first laughing, and then suddenly turned into like crying. And then memang bunyi orang like a girl crying. And then we were all so scared, and we all jumped to the bed, and it took like around 5 minutes on the crying and the laughing. We were like, shit, what is going on? And then we didn't sleep the whole night, And then the laughing and they call it mengilai kan. It stopped, stopped. Then the next morning, I have a few friends staying in the same condo because it's where the uni students stay. So I asked my friends, hey, you guys heard anything last night around 2 to 3? And then they said, no, I don't hear anything. Because my other friend, the house is much more near to the LRT station.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 condos like connected. Tapi the condo my friend stay memang sebelah LRT je. He said, I didn't hear anything. And then we asked our housemate, the 2 of us, me and my roommate, asked my housemate, you hear anything also kah? No, I didn't hear anything. It was just the 3 of us. If you know Mount Hosanna Church, Sri Aman, they were famous back then. They were famous with healing bah. So that time me and my family went, and then because we brought our neighbor, and then tunggu my neighbor's turn, there was this girl. She was from Indonesia. Suddenly, her voice turned into a man's voice, and everyone in the church heard. She said, "This body belongs to me." The thing. inside her. BM.
Oh.
He says the body belongs to him. And if you dare to take this body, she will die. And then the priest at that time was trying to communicate lah, wanting to know the name. Wanting to know the name and why did the thing chose the girl. And then the thing said, that's because she stayed in my property. I've been living in this girl's body for quite some time, she said. And then she said that the girl fell sick. So she has not like enough power to feed the thing. So the thing got angry lah. And then father pray over. Then the thing was being very aggressive. You know, the girl was her size but a bit smaller. There was like a few of the husband and then the brother was holding her. She memang can fight off lah.
Oh.
Those big bodies lah. She was very very strong. And then the priest pray over saying that this is not your body. Still fighting. It got very aggressive. And then she started like ada bahasa lain keluar. And then like double voice. Her voice and the demon's voice. The girl's voice said, I'm getting weak. After prayer nak, tiba-tiba the girl pingsan terus. And then I think it took her like an hour to bangun. But still, it was still there because waiting for our turn. And then I saw what is inside of her. It's like a male. Yeah. Also got tanduk.
Okay.
It's a,
Where do you see that thing?
it's like, I don't know, like macam boleh nangganya dekat, macam pegang
The
lady.
the lady.
She's like, the thing is at the back of the lady.
Oh.
It's like holding her. Ever since that day, right? I don't want to go to any pray over. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know where to fucking start, bro. I just don't know where to start.
I feel like I always say this whenever after I've done an interview. I have such a bubbly friend telling ghost stories. Oh. How come everybody tell ghost story laughing and all having good time?
It's like one of the first one of your friends from before, right? She was like, yes, and then the scary story became happy story. Jeez. But you know what it speaks to, right? Like, bro, it maybe lends a bit of authenticity to the story, because you think about it, right? Like if someone wants to tell a ghost story, they'd be like, if they want to fake, right? It's like, yeah. And then I walked down, and then the thing grabbed my head and pulled me over, and there's a real sense of mystery. But the way your friends tell it, it's like it just happened. You know what I mean? There's no intention to try to spook you. She's just smiling and telling the story. So I feel it's yeah. Look, I want to like break all the stuff like down to the stories that are connected to being capo.
Yeah. Cynthia's house.
Cynthia's house and all the other stuff that she's gone through. Yeah. Cynthia's house, man. If this is like a cautionary tale to being capo, right? Or being a busybody. So I don't think that no, I want to say I don't think I would do that, because I would definitely be like her. I'll be trying to scale the fence, trying to have a look through. But do you think maybe she stepped on something, she said something that she shouldn't have there, and then that's why something kind of followed her? Because this doesn't make sense, man, because like there are other friends that have come to the house that have shared like space in the main house, because there's only a wall that separates both houses from one another, right? They share like a common wall, right? So I mean, other people would have gone there, and the ghost would have been able to walk through the wall. So like, why did they target this Arissa in the first place? Is what I'm wondering.
Okay. Actually, there's another story where it happened to another friend, right?
Right.
But this one, the friend might not. I mean, I still ask whether the friend is willing to share her story.
Yeah.
But the friend have not gave me any response yet. Yeah. But the similarity between this friend and Arissa is both of them are sensitive towards sitting.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so it's like Arissa say, because like since she is like 11, she had a trauma that happened to her, right?
Okay.
Thing that flew in front of her face, right? So probably she actually suspected that that it's kind of like it opens up to a lot of things. because she start, seeing things and whatnot. But although it doesn't happen like as often as some other people might have experienced it, but she said she had been able to see all these things, so it's just that she felt even weirder is when after she kepo in Cynthia's house, that thing kind of like escalated because it happened every night.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I felt that it happened to people who are sensitive lah.
Sensitive. Yeah. I think these things in general do, right? It's not the fact that maybe the ghost is haunting them, but they are able to see what the spirit is actually doing. Whereas like you and me,
Yeah.
the ghost could be doing this in front of our faces, like we can't tell,
Yeah.
right?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. Exactly what I wanted to say lah. But I mean, probably that is, yeah. I felt so lah. I felt so. It's like our senses, man, right? So, let's say you are people who have sensitive nose. So you walk into a room, it's a bit dusty. Then you start to have runny nose. You start sneezing and whatnot, right? Then there are people who nose like black hole like that. Anything can go in, nothing will happen, right? So then walk into the dustiest house ever. People almost die from runny nose, but the person is just fine. So I guess it's similar in that sense, whereby you walked into a place and then your sense picked up something and then you start to experience stuff. Whereby other people who, like you say, the ghost might be in front of us,
Yeah.
but we're like, yeah lah, nothing here lah.
Yeah. I don't feel anything. It's just an empty house.
Yeah.
20 ghosts hanging around.
I think I would lah. I sakit perut lah.
Yeah. Just like me last time I was in Bali. Anyway, we can kind of go to other, okay, another thing that's interesting is the bruises that have happened in your body, right? Like when can you remember the show, like The Conjuring? I think this is the first one, right? Like the lady woke up and the house was haunted and she found bruises all over her body. And I also found that really interesting that not only is, like, if we talked about sensitivity, that perhaps people like Arissa are seeing spirits simply because they have the ability to see spirits, right? But this time, it's not like she's seeing something. There have been like effects on her body. So it's like the ghost has gone there, chubit her, pinched her, grabbed her over there, which suggests to me it's more of a very aggressive kind of thing. Or maybe the man hasn't seen like a girl in a very long time, and Arissa's good looking, and he goes, yeah, at night, go pinch your side, pinch your bum.
I do not know how to put this any better, but it seems like it always happened on legs. Why not anywhere else?
Yeah. Why don't you wake up and then like your left eyelid is like bruised because the ghost pinch your eyelid.
Cannot be all ghosts only have foot fetish, right? Or leg fetish, right?
Or maybe.
Cannot.
That's what I'm saying. The ghost is like, wow, she sleeps in her shorts, Just go there and pinch.
Okay. Because things like this happen to Shaz as well. If let's say
No, that's you.
No.
No. Don't tell Shaz I said that. Don't tell Shaz I said that.
Oh, don't tell. This is live. She can watch it. What am I supposed to say? Okay. Sometimes it's me, but not all the time. Okay.
You heard it here, folks. Sometimes it's Kim.
But you see, there are times whereby after she came back from Hotel Nikki, she has bruises.
All right. Let's blame it on freaking. Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay. This is something that is actually quite weird because what happened was she has bruises on, I think, her right thigh, right? So she told me that the day after you guys went, because after you guys came out from the hotel, that is when I met you guys, right? Then after that, the next day in the hotel, that is when she's like, hey, these bruises happen, but I mean, it's common for her to have bruises. I'm like, okay maybe it is, maybe it's not. Let's not go straight to say, yes, it's from Hotel Nikki. It's by whoever or whatever is at the hotel, right? Let's not go there straight. Okay. The weird thing is, After she came back, the bruise is still there. Right? Usually the bruise will be gone for like maybe just a couple of days, a week maximum, right? Okay. Along that period, she actually knocked her leg on one of the furniture at home lah. Cabinet or table or something like that. I don't remember what. But
Yeah.
it's on her leg as well, right? So she's like, hey, I got another bruise. But this is, I knocked myself on some of the furniture at home. After that, the one that she knocked on the furniture, that bruise is gone. But the bruise
Faded away first.
Yeah, faded away first. But the bruise from Hotel Nikki, it's still there. Then how do you
It's still
explain
there.
that? Yeah.
Is it still there now?
Now I don't think so. Now
Is it in a part of her body that's like very like very covered up, like
No.
cannot show?
No.
Send me picture, Shes. Send me picture now. I want to see. Her right thigh, is it?
Cannot just simply ask people's wife to send you photo of legs.
Send photo of the thigh there. Just crop the picture lah, alamak.
But I don't know whether the bruise is still there or not. Let me ask. But I remember that part whereby...
I mean, I was with Shaz for the entirety of, well, I won't say all of it, for most of the time she was at Nikki, right? And I think I can attest to that I didn't see her bang anything. I didn't see her knock herself. I didn't see her go ow.
Yeah.
That is very strange. Did she
She's
have any
not-
dreams?
No. Yeah. She's also not the careless kind of person whereby, when she jalan will always knock on something and bruises will happen. It's not her. It's not her. Right? But there are times whereby, for example, she like, tonight, I don't know why, but I cannot sleep. I just feel not at peace, right? So there will be nights like that. Then she'll rant. Because she is a person whereby if you ask her to lie down, close her eyes, don't talk to her, and then she'll fall asleep, that kind of person. Although she tell you, like 5 minutes ago, she tell you, I cannot sleep tonight. Then the next thing you know, she's that kind of person, right? She's that kind of person. But there are times whereby she's like, I cannot sleep. I don't know why. I did not have any caffeine, and I did not do anything that keep me awake or look at her phone, watch TV. She did not do anything, but she just cannot fall asleep. But she says she don't feel at peace, right? Okay. Then usually when this happen, she will play bacaan Quran from YouTube or something, and she'll just play it, and then she can fall asleep, right? But usually,
or Surat Yasin.
yeah. But usually after that kind of incident, then she'll have there's bruises on her leg. Maybe it's not a lot, like 1, 2.
You know what? The other explanation for why she's not at peace is because she's being punished for being mean to me all the time.
Again, I'm not in position to comment.
I'll comment for you. Shaz, if you want peace, you need to be nice to me. I'm saying it here in front of everyone. You want peace, you have to be nice to me. But, okay, it's too much to go through the entirety of all of Arisa's other stories, right? I had to write notes down because, I'll forget things straight away because I get the essence of the story. But the long and short of it is that this girl seems to be able to see things. She's certainly sensitive. I thought the thing that flew at her face was was it a dream?
No. It happened. In a camp.
That was in a tent, in a camp.
Yeah.
Right. Jeez.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted her to to give me the image of what do you see that flew in your face, man. Right. So she's like, I couldn't remember because it happened so fast, but she said, I remember it's long hair, and she couldn't even tell whether that is a guy or a girl. She just said, I remember it's a long face. The thing is, okay lah.
Right.
I stand with people who when I'm scared, I'll just scream. Most likely, when you are too scared, it's either you faint immediately or you would not be able to make any sound because you are just too stunned
Yeah.
do anything
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
right?
Your
Because
throat
the thing,
closes up and stuff like that.
yeah, because it's like, you have never experienced this before, you've never seen anything like this before, and then suddenly it just come. No, okay, not the right word, but she just
Whoa,
the thing,
whoa,
the
whoa,
thing just
whoa,
appeared
whoa,
in
whoa.
front of your face.
The thing just come on the bro. Why? Why do you say things like this online? This is a PG show, right? PG.
So
Guidance required.
yeah, she like, okay, I Peng San, right? I don't remember, but when she woke up, but for me it's also creepy because when she woke up, she like the lady who seen the same thing, but she's seen it more clearly, whereby the other lady said she saw the thing was looking at her with red eyes, right?
Yeah.
And then imagine you like, what happened? You woke up, then the person next to you. You're like, fuck, is this a ghost or is this a human? What now?
I got a friend that has night terrors, right? She tells me she wakes up in the middle of the night and then she just like stands up and her husband's sleeping next to her. She stands up, goes to the wall, points at it and just starts screaming.
Oh my god.
Fuck that. Can it just wakes up? Just put it. That's like her eyes are closed and just pointing at the wall and then screams. And she just has night terrors like that. And she has like different things, or she'll wake up and do something cryptic, like she goes, and she wakes up and then she sits in a bed.
Joe,
and her husband's wake up and is like, what's up? Hello? Can you hear me?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. There was a little bit of a dropout.
Yeah.
But what happens is that she'll wake up and she'll sit on the at the end of the bed. Her hubby is going like, hey, you're having a dream, and she'll just turn, her eyes closed and going, the wall people are coming through, and just say things like that. Can you imagine that? No, thank you. Bye. Drown you in the bathtub. That's what I'm saying. Bye. No worries. But before we even continue, what also struck me was the sound. If you guys do recall, I think it was last year, we played a TikTok on this this Pontianak that come down, right? And it's like swimming, and it makes a sound like.
Yeah.
And I'm going like, come on, there's sound effects. And then Shaz is saying, look, I hear the same things outside my window. Yeah. And there is like Kakak Pontianak just outside, outside in the backyard.
Her backyard.
That people have seen, right? Yeah. So what is it about that sound? Like, part of it reminds me of what like a pigeon sounds like, but worse, like a pigeon will go, like it has a small sound, right? This sounds louder and more, I want to say, like more in your face. What is it?
I really have no idea, but it seems like a lot of people who have like close encounter always associate it with this sound. They usually would say, either it sounded like a bird, it sounded like a duck, so they will always associate it with this noise. Okay, I mean, of course, again, we can always go to the theory whereby when you tell people enough that at that tree there's a lady wearing white dress and long hair. You tell people enough that eventually the person, that people will see it, right? Because again, our brain is a very powerful thing. You can make up things that it's not even there, right? So it could be the same thing whereby, it's, people keep telling, this is how Pontianak sounds like, this is how Pontianak sounds like. So the person, when probably they've seen something that's similar to Pontianak and they're like, shit, now I hear this sound. It must be the Pontianak. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it in the logical way so that I can sleep better at night. But
we need Matt the Cake, because Matt the Cake is, I think he's a zoologist. He studied
right.
You need to go out there and find out what freaking animal makes the sound, so Kim can sleep better at night, and so I can sleep better at night as well.
Yeah.
Because if I hear this outside, my freaking speaking about a bird, right? So, as you know, I'm writing several books. My family roll their eyes, and everyone rolls their eyes like, yeah, you've been writing it for the last 10 years. So I've got 2 books that I'm currently writing. One is on West Australian ghost stories. The other one a project that I'm not going to say too much about. But I remember speaking to this prison officer who used to work in Fremantle Prison and in one of the maximum security prisons in Western Australia, and they say whenever they hear an owl in the
Okay.
prison grounds, someone's going to die.
Oh.
Whenever they hear an owl. They hear an owl and a prisoner or someone maybe in the infirmary or the hospital, someone will pass away. So again,
But is it common to have an owl in the prison?
Yeah, you can hear
area?
owls.
Oh, you
You
can
can hear
hear.
owls in it. But the funny thing in our family as well, like we have this thing where the times that my grandfather, my uncle, and my grandma passed away, they heard the sound of an owl at my mum and dad's backyard as well. And it's not a common thing. Like I've not really heard owls very frequently, but they have heard it. So it's almost like an omen for our family as well. When we hear owl, it's just something funny is about to happen. Or maybe something not good to a family member. It's screwed up. Yeah. And again, I think worldwide people have associated birds and the sounds that birds make with death. So it's not an uncommon thing. But I still want to find out what makes the sound, because that's fucked up. I've never heard that sound before, so
Yeah.
other than But I'll
I've
tell you
never
what,
heard it too, so yeah.
yeah, never. Arissa, next time down in Sarawak, we have to go to Hotel Nikki together. Not Hotel Nikki, sorry. Villa Adid. Villa Adid together. Or maybe Kim can take us and drop us at his old uncle's house. And together we can go and
Cynthia's
inside.
house. Go to Cynthia's house.
Oh, Cynthia's house. Next door. Next door. Maybe go to Cynthia's house first, drink some teh tarik, relax here a little bit, and then creep to the uncle's house at the back. Yeah.
You go
That's
lah,
okay.
huh? I'm just gonna drop you guys there.
Come and join, bro. Bit of moral
My
support.
my keponess is not that high.
Very low. Thank you so much, Arissa, for that wonderful story. We really appreciate it, and hopefully, your common friend gets back to you with more stories.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, cross our fingers. Cross our fingers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I reckon we got time for a few TikToks. Oh, by the way, as well, a small little mini announcement. Kim, we haven't spoken about this yet, but can you remember a long time ago when we were doing work for another channel, my mother shared some stories?
yeah.
Yeah, can you remember? Like,
Yeah.
my mother shared some stories, yeah?
Yeah.
However, I only released like a very short video of like, a very censored kind of video of all those stories. I have like, I think close to 20 or more minutes of my mom's stories and further stuff. So what I'm going to do is maybe after this kind of show airs, maybe a couple of days, I will post it out on the Lights Out channel, and then people
Wait,
can.
why are we not talking about it?
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Let's do it for the next channel then. So I think what people have to do then, they have to wait patiently and make sure they subscribe, make sure they like, make sure they share.
Correct.
We are at about 415 subscribers now, guys. We want to make it to that magic 500, the midway point. So please help us. And there's a very huge chunk of you who listen to us but who do not subscribe. Please, it will help us a lot if you click the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I always see like, macam we have more than 500 views on our recording, but our subscribers is not 500. I wonder why.
There are a couple that are like 1,000 views and stuff. So come on, guys. It just takes a click. Just a finger. Click. Yeah. That's all you need to do.
We know you guys are out there, lah, huh? We know you guys are out there.
Yeah. It is said that, males can't find the... I better not stop that. It's gonna be really bad. Like... you should be very proud of me, Kim, because I thought before I spoke. It would have been disastrous. It would have been completely
Same,
disastrous.
I also thought about it when I spoke, but that's why just one word come out.
Your jokes are fucked. So I'm sorry. That doesn't freaking apply. So I'll tell you what, let's kind of head off to our first TikTok video. Playing it now. Let's see.
A man named Ichi from Indonesia has been hearing strange sounds all around his workplace, from
Aiyo.
banging sounds to laughing.
Nice
and crying.
workplace, huh?
But when he goes to check, he never finds anyone
I want a
there.
workplace like that.
Late one night, while on the night shift, he's using the bathroom while
Okay.
watching some Netflix.
Watching Netflix.
When all of a sudden,
Happy.
he hears this.
Happy. Oh my god. You hear laughter, crying, toilet flushes. Aiyo.
Anjing.
Oh my god. It sounds like as if it's just really outside the door.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god! That is so fucking freaky, bro.
What sounds like a woman crying along with a creepy laugh can be heard inside
Oh,
the
that gives me
cubicle right
chills.
next to him. But as soon as he opens it seconds later, there's nothing there. A voice can be heard coming from the cubicle he just came from, but there's nothing there either. Freaked out, E.G. just decides to get out of there. The next day, while recording himself playing the piano in the daylight, he captures this.
It smiles.
Anjing.
Oh, this is during daylight, man.
Nak masuk akal. Ini masih siang, masih jam 1:30.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Oi, shit! What the fuck?
Something opens and slams the door shut.
There's a long hair.
He
Was.
goes to check. There's no one there.
Have a look, have a look.
I did.
He then comes back to find his piano playing by itself, and this occurrence
There!
Oh my
happening
god!
frequently. A few days later, he decides to do some training with some of the equipment at work, but he quickly finds himself disrupted by something chilling.
Again, this is during daylight.
Ada nyala, Cok. Nggak ada orang.
What the fuck? Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Fuck.
Even worse, after a few weeks, whatever it is seems to follow him home.
It's creepy, eh?
One night, while his wife is asleep, this happens.
Dengar tak? Siapa? Sang?
Oh.
Crap.
His wife wakes up and comes to tell him that she heard a woman crying, but he pretends that he didn't hear anything to not scare her. He also has a CCTV camera set up in the bedroom where his wife is sleeping, so that he can monitor her and make sure everything is okay in the room. But while he plays some FIFA and watches the monitor, something chilling happens.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullah.
Holy.
Ini jam berapa sih? 11. Jing belum keadaan nyap lah ya. Apa tu? Sayang? Woi, astagfirullahaladzim.
Oh.
Astagfirullah.
Wow.
Dari tadi dah aku dengar. Dah. Dah.
Oi!
Dah. Tunggu.
After hearing the piano play by
No way, the thing is there.
it's only to find a huge
Where?
mess, left E.G. creeped out. And his wife was so scared she didn't want to go back.
Wait, okay. How do you play back? There's actually something standing in one of the room and she and the wife was walking back to the room.
No. Okay, look, let me see. Let me see if I can kind of move this for us, all right?
All the way almost to the end.
Right. Let's see if I can so it's about 7:56 now.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Dari tadi dah aku dengar. Dah.
Okay, look at the one of the room, huh? There,
Oh my Jesus!
right?
After hearing the piano
Yeah,
play by
yeah,
itself and all
yeah,
the noises, only to find a huge mess, left E.G. creeped out. And his wife was so scared she
Ayo.
didn't want to go back.
Bro, I don't know why that video scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it looks genuine, huh?
The freaking crying. If I was in a toilet like that. Okay, I mean, first off, there are a few things that maybe make me think that this is this guy's got a channel and he's posting like this scary content, right? The first is in the toilet. The guy's got two phones. One's he takes the phone to thing and one's down there. So I'm going, two phones in the toilet. I don't know. Secondly, he seems to record himself doing a lot of things, and I'm wondering if it's because things are happening, or whether he's like a YouTuber, or whether this is made up. But I tell you what, it's quite creepy. Hey, it's really creepy. Oh my lord! I felt my spine crawl with that one.
And also, it looks quite genuine.
Yeah, the toilet, man, I just can't handle it. If you're there, and it's so small, so you can't exactly move. If you open the door, the fucker's standing right in front of you like this. What are you gonna do?
I fan lah, like Arisa, yeah, fan lah.
Yeah.
Pingsan.
Open the door.
I mean,
Maafkan, close back the door. Call
Again,
police.
I hate it. It's because it looks too relatable lah, especially Asian, right?
Yeah.
Indonesian, there's a toilet that looks like that. There's a living room that looks like that.
Exactly.
There's a room that looks like that. Ayo. I don't like it lah. Who sent you this video?
Who do you think sent us this video, Kim? Ivan freaking go.
Ivan, thank you very much for scaring us lah.
The talk master has scared us again. I'm not kidding you, bro. Like, I don't usually feel this, but I can feel, your back starts crawling. I'm feeling that quite a bit. This video was a bit creepy. We probably don't have time for one more, and then we've got to cut it. Hopefully, this video is calm, cool, collected, and it's nothing like the video we just watched.
It's in Chan video, yeah?
Huh? I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can play it.
Now.
No, it's not going to happen now. It's going to happen now. Whoa!
Three friends decided to head out to an isolated park in the middle of the night and hold some sort of seance by playing a strange game where they attempt to
Play some more?
the spirit.
Flip the
flipping
bottle.
and
Flip the
making
bottle.
statements
Flip
and
the bottle
asking
some more.
questions. When the bottle lands upright, that means yes, and when the bottle falls over, that means no. It may seem like a harmless game, especially since they are using a plastic water bottle as the means of contact, but things quickly take a dark turn. Watch closely.
Vamos a ver qué tal, a ver qué resulta. Ojalá y podamos contactar algo, que algo se manifieste. ¡Ay, hombre! Si hay alguien aquí, que se manifieste a través de la botella. ¿Hay alguien aquí con nosotros? No. A la primera. Chicos, a la primera.
Fast forward 6 times later.
¿Eres mujer?
Oh,
Una mujer.
it's a woman. Ah.
Play some more?
Fueron las
Play?
Play some more?
No. Oigan, es que se paró el aire. Fueron las puertas. Voy a llorar. No sé si me han...
Cry for what?
pero están-
Cry, you cannot see the thing around you.
Fast forward another 6 times.
¿Eres buena?
Oh.
The one in the middle's done. She's like, fuck this.
¿Nos vas a asustar?
Oh my god. It's gonna scare us. How you call for it, no?
Exactly.
¿Eres una adulta? Sí.
Oh my lord. Something's gonna happen.
¿Eres lo que vimos a lo lejos?
The girl in the middle wants to go home.
Yeah, man.
Es que vimos a una persona. No, voy a llorar. Ay, no sé, ya vámonos. Vimos a una persona lejos ahorita. Había unas luces así. Había unas luces. Bueno, ya. Te vas a acercar más.
Congratulations lah.
It's right behind you.
Uy. Escucho una voz. Cállate.
She's hovering. She's getting ready to run.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Es el árbol, es la sombra. No.
Yes.
No es cierto, no es cierto. No te pases. Ay, ya. A ver. Hay que cerrar, hay que cerrar. ¿Podemos cerrar la sesión?
Bye bye.
¿Podemos dejar de jugar, por favor? ¿Podemos dejar de jugar ya? Dios mío. Dale, Ivy, por favor. ¿Podemos dejar de jugar ya, por favor? ¿Podemos dejar de jugar, por favor? Por favor, ya. ¿Nos puedes dejar ir ya, por favor? No puede ser. ¿Podemos irnos ya, por favor? Vamos.
The moment the game stops, they immediately get up to look around and notice something down
No.
chilling.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Nosotros vemos algo. No nos queremos acercar, pero se ve muy negro, súper negro. Yo digo que es la sombra del árbol, pero ellas dicen
Oh, it's
que
like movement, eh?
By playing this game and attempting to contact something, they unknowingly summoned an entity into this world, and a dark shadow figure can be seen
Yeah.
walking right next to a nearby tree, just standing there, watching them. And as she asked if it was getting closer, it said yes. So it must have been moving towards them from the distance the whole time, and it got that close as they were struggling to end the game. Luckily, they managed to do so just in time. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened.
All right, little girls single-handedly the cause for every demon, spirit, alien to enter our universe and our timeline. And they're always playing Ouija board. Oh, let's go and play Ouija board. Throughout. Can you leave? No. This is fucking what
I
happens.
wonder why.
Fucking hell.
If you caught your daughter doing this, what would you do?
No phone. Go and stay with your grandma. No
Say
food
your
for the rest of
rosary
life.
5 times a day.
Bye bye. Enjoy your life. You're not sleeping in the same house as me. No, she actually knows. She goes, my daughter is very sensible. She goes, I know, Dad, some of my friends play like the Ouija board. I'm like, no, I'm not even touching that thing. She doesn't speak like that, but she's like really. That's the devil. She knows not to touch it, and she doesn't touch it all. I mean, it helps that my mom and dad probably like test her like with a quiz every time she goes there. Okay, what you're not meant to touch? Ouija board. How many times a day have to pray? As many times as okay. So she's getting it all the time.
Okay.
I, on the other hand,
You
I'm
have no
a
say.
troublemaker.
Demon see, this boy again, no
It's
need
like-
me lah.
welcome back. What do you think that was real? This one seems real, right? This doesn't seem like made up.
Well, the thing is, the thing is, I don't know the full video because there are questions. Because whenever it cuts to the question that they ask, it always seems like it's creepy of the answer, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know whether there is other things that when they ask, like for example, am I gonna get a rich husband? Then the bottle say yes or no. This kind of thing.
You can't tell.
We can't tell, right? So Chun, whenever they flip, the answer is yes or things like that. So yeah. Also, I want to know why is the parents letting the kids go in the middle of the park in the middle of the night like that to summon a ghost?
Yeah.
Ayo.
Yeah. And that shadow wasn't a ghost. It was some creepy guy that's just standing in the thing going, is watching.
Kan? Huh.
This is what happens.
It's even scarier, right?
Yeah. There's a very ancient and wise saying in Australia.
Which is
Fuck around, find out.
very true.
And these girls fucked around and they found out. So don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, just before we go, have you tried the Ouija board? Have you played the Ouija board at all?
Not
Yes,
not
no.
not the Ouija board, but actually I've tried once
The Chinese version, right?
yeah, the spirit of the coin. It's called
Coin,
spirit of the
ah.
coin. Yeah.
How was it?
We did it at my school, but
Mm.
we didn't get anything out of it, lah. Why we didn't get? I know why we didn't get anything out of it, because there's a bunch of monkeys around.
Yeah, the ghost. No point, lah. No point.
Yeah, no, lah. In the way that the monkeys move the coin, lah. We know the monkey moved the coin. So yeah, I think I just did it once. Then after that, I'm like, yeah, this is pointless, lah. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of it. So we never really.
I've tried it
Of
once
course.
myself.
Oh, the same or the Ouija board?
No,
as
just
well?
the like I made my own one, like paper, write ABC 1 2 3 4, that, and I sit there. Nothing happened.
By yourself, is it?
Yeah, myself.
Oh, yo, poor boy.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened, bro. I can tell you, nothing happened. I stood there like a fucking idiot for 5 minutes. No wind, no cold. I got bitten by mosquitoes. Everywhere I go, right?
No,
Whenever I
wait.
try paranormal thing, I get bitten by mosquitoes. Always.
Wait, where did you try this?
My bedroom when I was living with mom and dad. They know. I told them, and they got so angry with me. Like many years later, like I made sure I moved out first, and I told them to go. Bloody hell. I just sat there in the floor. I says, "I'm gonna contact the ghost today." Wait, nothing happened. But then my parents, I think, after a while, they started seeing stuff in the house as well. So weird things. Yeah, like my dad woke up at 5 in the morning. He was preparing his meal because he's got to go to work. So he's preparing his stuff, trying to pack it out. He saw my mom walk out of the bedroom towards the other end of the house where the toilet was, and he was going like, "Why is she doing that?" It's like she's waiting for her to switch the lights on. He goes, "It's dark. This woman's gonna hurt herself." No lights came on, so he went over there, checked. There was no one there. Went back to my mom's bedroom. Mom was still sleeping.
So actually, you did summon something.
I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know.
just that the thing didn't appear for you to answer your stupid question. And it's like, let's not scare Joe, but let's scare Joe's parent. And then the parent will get Joe.
That's right. I got into trouble. That's all right. But I've seen stuff in my mom and dad's house. I've seen stuff. You know, Star Trek. You know when they say "Beam me up, Scotty," and it's got that like trinkling sound, right? Not the sound, but the image of like stars and it just
Effects,
twinkles, right?
effects. Yeah.
The effects, yeah. I remember brushing my teeth in the mirror. There's a corridor to my left. It goes all the way to the other side of the house. And I looked and I just saw that like beam me up Scotty light just go like that across the wall.
Oh,
Just disappear.
wait. Could it be because you watch too much Star Trek?
No. Hallucinations don't work that way.
You don't know how your brain works.
Yes, I do.
Okay lah. Thank
Is
you,
there
Joe, for
anyone
summoning.
Bo Liao.
Uncle, auntie, if you're watching this, if you still have weird things in your house, it's Joe, okay? Ask Joe.
My parents already mandi bunga, do incense all over the house, everything's fine. Everything.
Priest already come to the house.
Yeah. Blessed by the 5 religions. No. Everything's fine. Everything's okay now. Now I just go to haunted places with my friends.
Yeah. And then bring the stuff home.
Yeah. And their girlfriend cannot chubit on the thigh. But that's what happens. Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around, find out. Yeah lah. Okay
That's
lah.
right.
Yeah, it's been a fun night, Joe.
It has been a very, very good night, bro. And look, we can't end this session without you telling an inappropriate joke that is always on the verge of getting us cancelled. But, you know, Kim, I can't stop you. Go ahead.
It's been quite some time. I see whether I can tell two or not. Huh?
Shit.
The other day I was talking to a Muslim friend lah. So I was asking him why is it wrong to eat pork. So he was telling me a whole long explanation. You know, it sum it up is, you know, It's actually in the Holy Book, which is the Quran. Told the Muslim not to eat pork, and it's haram lah in a way, right? Yeah, so it was quite an informative session we had at the bar lah.
The religious police are going to be at your house tomorrow morning.
Hello, assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Another one, huh?
Yeah, you know what? We're already damned. So just tell the joke. Don't worry about it. Just tell the joke.
I don't remember whether I've told this joke or you have told this joke before, but I'm still gonna shoot for it, lah. Huh? Probably there are people who have never heard it before, lah. Huh? Butt
You're
cheeks.
welcome.
No, butt cheeks. Is it one word or is it spread apart?
Thank God that was tamed compared to the last one.
Okay lah. Good lah, huh? We keep it like one every episode, so at least it's spread. At least it's spread. So that the algorithm don't catch it or YouTube don't catch it and like, hey, these people are still good.
Every night towards the end of the session,
Terrible.
I reconsider why we do this and how this is going to affect myself and my career later on in my life. But,
Well, we are damned.
I see you in hell next to me, lah. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Kim! Hey, come! Got a spot here for you. Right next. For all the bad jokes, I tell you what, guys, what we tell online here is tame compared to the chats that we have offline. Very tame. We're not good people.
But we are real people. We are genuine people. What you see
It's what you
online now is exactly that person that you see in real life.
Yep. In
There's
fact,
no
a lot of the
filter.
guys, a lot of the people that we've met through this podcast, you guys are the same online and offline. There's no difference. So
Yeah,
we are genuine, but we are very naughty. Kim and I would, if we were together in primary school and high school, the teacher will have to separate us every day. Confirm.
Yeah,
Confirm.
confirm. Or
Yeah,
the both of us will be standing outside with a chair on top of our head every session.
Like this every day.
Our parents will be greeting at each other's parents meeting. Hey, your son again, huh? Yeah. Hi, hello.
Detention. Yeah. Detention.
Yeah.
Detention.
Come lah.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, it's that time of the night. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for
appreciate
just
it.
listen to us talk crap, tell ghost stories, and just basically have a good time here. Kim, do you wanna your tagline?
I mean, just now I've been thinking.
You forgot,
about it.
right?
No,
You're stalling right
remember.
now.
Seen or unseen, when the lights out, they are there with you. Thank you very much. I'm Kim signing out with good night and bye bye.
Joe's signing up with burn everything. Burn Kim's jokes. Burn the freaking toilet the guy was in. When in doubt, just burn it out. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Lights out.